It's 6:45 and yeah. Okay. Mufaddal, can you open?
Can you please unmute? We're not able to hear here.
Apologies for that. Please start.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Today is our 1030th Toastmasters meeting at Karachi Toastmasters Club. It's all about winters, though winters have not arrived in Karachi. But since Karachi Toastmasters is really proactive, so we have been proactive in keeping this theme as well. In order to have a very smooth meeting, there are certain rules which need to be followed. We have some of the online participants and some in-person participants, so I would request all of them to keep their cell phones on silent. And if it's really important to attend the call, please go outside and you can attend it. Those who are online, please keep their mic on mute and keep your cameras on in order to have a very interactive session. At Toastmasters platform, we are not allowed to talk about sex, politics, and religion. So kindly reframe yourself on talking on these topics. So from here, I would like to call the Vice President. Is she here?
No, she's right.
So I would like to call the Toastmaster of the day, TM Azirkhan. Presiding officer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to call Presiding Officer DTM Talakan Ahmed.
Thank you so much, Father Ram. So once again, welcome to this 1030th meeting of Karachi Toastmasters Club. And we wish you the best of the seasons because we like to pretend that we are in winter. In Karachi, winter hardly arrives, but yes, it does. Even though sometimes that winter is the result of the air conditioning that is operating at full tilt even in November. In Karachi, no one tells the weather that it's November and December. So, but I'm sure that people who are joined us from other parts of the world are mostly experiencing some semblance of winter. For example, Toastmaster Diana from Canada must be in the middle of winter, and Toastmaster Raghu, PTM Raghu, I believe Hyderabad must be colder than how Karachi is right now. So, without further ado, we don't have any new guests, so let's skip the part about introducing Toastmasters because it would be like preaching to the converted. And instead, let's move straight away to our guest's introduction. So we have Toastmaster Kumar Tarachan. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir? Toastmaster Kumar? Yeah.
I'm from District 102, Malaysia. Toastmasters Club of Kulwang.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. How did you learn about this meeting?
Through WhatsApp.
Oh, wow.
I've been a Toastmaster for the past 30 years. 34
Wow.
years.
Wow. Great to have you, sir.
And 100. Yes?
Great to have you, sir. Great to have you.
Good.
And you're from Malaysia, right?
Yes. I'm Indian from Malaysia. Malaysian Indian.
Great to have you, sir. Great to have you. And great to see that you've learned about it through WhatsApp. So yeah, our social media team is doing everything except join meetings. Next, we have our returning guest, Toastmaster Amit Dudani. Please introduce yourself, sir. Although many of us are very familiar with you, but some of us aren't. So please go ahead.
Thank you very much, sir. This is Amit Dudani and I am from Mumbai in India. and I have been joining these meetings. I love attending Karachi Toastmasters meetings, and I am really thankful to your club to allow me an opportunity to be an evaluator today for one of the speakers, and I look forward to that as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We look forward to your evaluation and participation. Next, a bit of business that needs to be conducted. So first of all, our executive committee has decided that our international speech contest will take place on Sunday, January the 1st. It will be 11 a.m. So everyone who is number one, a paid member, and number two, completed first two levels of a path. They are eligible to compete. Anybody who wishes to compete and even have a few projects remaining, don't worry, we will get those projects completed through Karachi Toastmasters Club or other clubs. You still need to focus on your speech because an international speech contest speech takes weeks of preparation. And the winner will not only go on to compete at area, division, and district level, where they will most likely lose as per history, but they will also go on to compete in the video speech contest, where they will most likely place on the podium, because over the past 4 years, out of those 4 years, 3 times Karachi Toastmasters Club has placed on the podium for video speech contest. So this is a very important contest. I know we are not a full-fledged district, so we cannot send our contestant to a region and beyond, but we have the next best thing, and that is the international video speech contest. So yes, it is in every respect an international contest. All members wish to participate need to start preparing. All members who haven't renewed need to renew right now. Secondly, we had 2 meetings in the past week. Our first meeting was the regular open house, where we had Best Speaker, Toastmaster Kareem Meghani. Critics' Choice Best Speaker also went to Toastmaster Kareem Meghani. Best Table Topics went to our new member, Toastmaster Elvin Faraz and Yes Azmat. Best Evaluator went to Toastmaster Muqaddam Murtaza. Best Big Four went to DTM Raghunath Raju. And Best Facilitator went to our 2 timers in tandem, DTM Saad and Toastmaster Imran Ram. So the second meeting was held on Sunday, and how fortunate that we have a winner from that meeting into this meeting right now. It was a combined meeting with Globetrotters Toastmasters Club India and Dhaka Toastmasters Club Bangladesh. It was a momentous event, and the recording of that meeting is also on our YouTube page. So don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell icon. So we have another very honorable guest with us. So I'd like Toastmaster Irfan Faruqi come on the stage and introduce himself.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is Irfan Faruqi. I'm from Lahore, Century Paper Toastmaster Club. And I was the president of the club last time, so I'm IPP. And whenever I come to Karachi, I always try to settle my schedule in a way that I have a chance to attend your club. To me, this club looks like a second home to me. So I feel really honored and happy to be with you.
We are as friendly as a second home and as sweet as a second spouse. So with that, let me take this opportunity now to introduce our Toastmaster of the day. And that Toastmaster of the day is a very special person. I believe he's doing this role for the first time. And only actually I forgot. We didn't have 2 meetings last week. We had 3 meetings last week. And the third meeting was all important humorous and Urdu speech contest. So yeah, let me first announce the winners for those. Okay. Yes. So humor speech contest was won by Toastmaster Karim Meghani. Second place was won by Toastmaster Fahim Razak, and third place was won by Toastmaster Muqaddar Murtaza. In the Urdu speech contest, the third place was won by Toastmaster Karim Meghani. The second place was won by Toastmaster Mariam Aftab Pirwai. If you could turn on your video and wave to the audience, it would be great. And first place was won by our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Azhar.
Thank you so much, DDM. You know, I'm very introvert person and I can't do much. So, but it's very honor for me to smile. This is lovely introduction. So, my guests and fellow Toastmasters, good morning and good evening. Today, my Toastmaster of the day. So, I will introduce today my duty. First, I'll find that this role, we have the three segments. First is prepared speeches, second table topic, and evaluation. One by one, I go to my all role players. Please come on the stage and define his duty. So first, should I come the grammarian?
Grammarian and wordmaster.
And wordmaster. Please come on the stage, grammarian.
Yes, he is already here.
He is ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Please define your role.
Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. It is indeed a great honor, great prestige, a great pleasure for me to do this role. And let me just get on with it. The role actually is twofold. First one is the first task that I have to do right now is to give you word of the day. And the word of the day is je ne sais quoi. I hope that you can hear me. Let me repeat that one more time. It is je ne sais quoi. It comes from French, and the meaning of this word is a certain quality that cannot be explained in words or simply cannot be explained. For instance, let me give you an example. Toastmaster Imran Rana has many qualities. Among those, he has a certain je ne sais quoi, which makes him really popular with the ladies.
It's called statement.
And the second one, let me introduce a second example. Winters have a certain je ne sais quoi, which makes it my favorite season of the year. And it is a noun. It can be used to describe any kind of quality that you cannot explain in simple words. Moreover, the second role is as a grammarian. And as a grammarian, I would be keeping a close eye on all the structures, on the grammatical structures that you use and the fancy wordplay that you can do. I'll be definitely appreciating that. And the third role is simply this, that if I find that there is certain need for improvement or some word can be used in a better way, I would definitely be more than willing to let you know about that. And that is my role for today. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi.
Can I share my screen? Can I share my screen so that I can show a couple of examples?
Yeah, sure. Just give me a second. Now you can share the screen. Yeah.
Je ne sais quoi. Listen, I said 3 times, okay? I use in my conversation. Please note it down.
I hope that you can see this.
Yes, we can see this.
So let me just play it.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi, something
Je ne sais
that
quoi.
cannot be described or
Je ne sais
expressed.
quoi. Half
Let
of
me-
the letters are silent. Yeah.
Je ne sais quoi.
Yes, end of the letters, end of the words are silent. Here we have an example. Although the sculpture had flaws, it also had a certain je ne sais quoi that made it very appealing.
All right.
But grammarian, humble request for me because English will be very difficult for me. I can't say that words. Je ne sais quoi. I have to do it by
That is the only reason why I'm sharing the screen.
So, but I'm trying to say, please use this word je ne sais quoi in your speeches, but I can't pronounce literally right. Okay. So let's move on the next. We have the timer. The timer show the green, yellow, and red light for minimum time is green, medium time is yellow, and last time to red. We have the R counter. We have the R counter or not?
No, actually, our counter couldn't make it today. So would everyone like to volunteer?
Meeting.
Our counter.
Please join us.
Okay, Toastmaster Muzammil.
Muzammil. So Muzammil, we have the R counter, Toastmaster Muzammil, and then we have the word counter. Saad TTM Shoaib will launch the poll. Is a great TTM, and we have the word master Albin. Albin is here.
Yes, he's
Already.
already here.
And we have the joke master. Is our joke master?
Mufaddal.
Please come on. Please welcome to.
Thank you very much.
Today, what is the Janice for?
But I don't have that in my joke. Okay, so I guess the pronunciation for all of us will be a joke itself. Yanisekwa or Yanisekwa, I guess. Okay, so some wintry riddles for all of you. What falls in the winter but never gets hurt? What falls in the winter?
Temperature.
Yeah, it can be wrong. Right. But the answer I have is the snow.
Oh.
Okay. How do mountains stay warm? How do mountains stay warm? Oh, wow. Yes. They put on their
Photo.
snow caps. Yes,
Oh.
you're right. You're right. Why did the husband pour warm water on his computer? Why did the husband pour?
It froze.
Actually, he had asked his wife what to do if the windows froze.
Oh wow!
Okay, what can you catch in the winter even with your eyes closed?
Cold.
A common cold.
Okay, what do you call an old snowman? What do you call an old snowman? Old snowman. What do you call it? Old snowman. Water.
That's all.
That's it.
Thank you so much, Mother. You give a lot of smile on our face. Thank you so much. So next move on to the next segment. I have to find all role players.
Yes.
And sorry, I forget about technical process DTM Tala. And please define your name. I don't know. Sorry.
No need to introduce this role.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
When people will be kicked out, they will know.
And today is our theme is winter. So please make some sentence in your speeches of winter. But I'm feel very cold because my AC is doing very well. So let's move the first and foremost. I want to introduce evaluator. So my first evaluator is Nitin Tara.
Yes.
For the previous speech, please welcome.
Thank you so much, everyone. Our first speaker today is a person who possesses a certain je ne sais quoi. And he has conquered our hearts in a course of 3 meetings. He will be delivering his third project today from level 1 in as many meetings, let me remind you. And the project title is, just give me a second. The project title is Introduction to Body Language and Vocal Variety. Level 1, Project 3. And the speech title is To Be or Not to Be, To Do or Not to Do. So everyone, please put your hands together for Toastmaster Alvin Faraz. To be or not to be, or to do or not to do. Toastmaster Alvin, would you like to be evaluated for both body language and vocal variety or just vocal variety? Because there's slight differences in the evaluation sheet for both.
Since you suggested that I should go for both of them, let's go for both of them.
All right. Not everything needs to be aired, but yeah, go ahead. So everyone.
I'm really surprised that I'm the first one here today. All right.
Yeah. So everyone, please put your hands together for Toastmaster Elvin Faraz, to be or not to be, to do or not to do, to be or not to do, to be, to do or not to do, Toastmaster Elvin Faraz.
All right. Thank you so much for this wonderful introduction, DTM Talhat. Thank you everyone for listening to me. And the timer, please do not start it right now. Okay, in 3, 1, let's begin. So as I'm reading the newspaper, I see a lot of news here. And another one killed. Another lady murdered. Another girl beheaded. How long are we going to continue and bear these monsters of human being? How long are we going to continue and tolerate this old-dated, outdated, dilapidated tradition called dowry and the domestic abuse? I do not understand how long do we have to keep up with that. These are the real cancers of society. We lose hundreds of women due to this greed. Hundreds of homes and families are broken due to this outdated tradition, but still we are living in fear. Everyone knows that this is wrong, but nobody raises any voice or does anything against it. A bride's parents give dowry only thinking because they're afraid, that they're always thinking, what would the in-laws think? What would the world say? What if our daughter faces difficulty in her new home and this continues, knowing that this is wrong, it still continues? Let me tell you here that we are blessed with 2 qualities. We are blessed with the quality of reason and 2 voices. And every time we're about to go against the society or making a big right decision, we hear these voices at the back of our mind. Some people call them yin and yang. Some people call them the good and the evil. In my case, I would like to call them the Russian Dawn and the priest from Texas. So as I was getting married, I like to call myself as a good self-made man, because as I was getting married, I paid for all the expenses and I did not take even a single penny from my parents. Paid for the hall, for the photographers, for every catering, every bill, gold, jewelry, everything by myself. My wife did the same thing. She had some savings, I had some savings, and we pooled it together and we were able to have a grand wedding. But when it came to dowry, we were actually afraid. I was adamant that we would not take any dowry. It was really tough facing everyone, the uncle and aunties from my side of the family and her side of the family. And when I was about to say no to dowry, I heard these 2 voices in my head. The devil whispered in my ear, "Do not be stupid, my friend. It is the deal of a lifetime. You're going to make a huge profit." The angel was not far behind. "Don't be greedy, Alvin. They are giving you their daughter, the girl of your dreams. What else is more important, more precious than that? That girl is going to make your life a living hell if you do not provide all the facilities to her. You already have a nice home. All the appliances are there. You don't need this. You're better than that. God will provide for everything that you need, my friend. Don't listen to this stupid guy. What does he know? Moron. Ask him for the house. And if they do not give you what you want, you can always send them a message through their daughter, if you know what I mean. But Alvin, you love her. She's your good luck charm. Try and remember that when she came into your life, everything started making sense. Everything was perfect." These 2 voices were continuously fighting in my head, and I was mad. But ultimately, I did not ask them for anything, and God has blessed me with all that I needed. I qualified my chartered accountancy, started teaching. I have completed my master's, and now I'm ready to go abroad for higher studies. My wife qualified her CSS. Now she's a deputy commissioner. We're also blessed with a daughter. And as the father of this young daughter, I want to say only one thing. I don't want to continue this fossil-like tradition. I don't want to live in fear. And I would love it if we came out of this fear together. Muslims or Hindus, black or white, rich or poor, whoever we are, whatever we are, we all have to help each other. We all have to come out of this together, because that's what human beings are like. But my friends, we have lost the way. The greed and fear have somehow made our souls wicked. It has barricaded the world with hate. We don't help each other anymore. We have developed speed, but confined ourselves in our own comfortable homes. Our knowledge has made us cynical. Our indifference has left us alone and unkind. We think too much, but do very little. We hear domestic abuse right in there in our neighbor's home, but we choose not to be bothered about that. We ignore it. More than solitude, we need unity and the sense of community. More than indifference, we need empathy and gentleness, because without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. The planes and the internet have brought us close, but at the same time, we do not know what is happening with our neighbors. This demands the universal brotherhood, my friends, which is greater than race, caste, and religion. So as my voice reaches you, I would like to only say this: do not despair. The bitterness of the people who think women are weak is about to end. The hate of such people will pass. Love your daughters. Give them good education. Teach them self-defense for heaven's sake, and make them problem solvers. Don't let them be timid and weak. Inculcate, most importantly, inculcate the thought that it is better to end a toxic relation rather than staying in one until it becomes unbearable for you. It drives you crazy. Daughters, to you, I say, don't give yourself to brutes who don't deserve you. Men who despair you or enslave you, tell you what to do, what to think, what to feel. Men who treat you like cattle, don't give yourself to these unnatural men. Machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You deserve better. You're not machines, you're not cattle, you are humans who have love and humanity in your mind. You are blessed with a certain je ne sais quoi that no one can steal away from you. Only you have the power to make life better, beautiful, and colorful. I leave you all with one single question: to be or not to be, to do something against this fossil tradition or not. With that, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to end my speech. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, thank you. We enjoy a lot your speech, Alvin. Such a wonderful speech. So my second speaker, second evaluator is Toastmaster Russell. Please come here. Your target. Thank you so much. Good day, everyone. Today, Toastmaster Murtaza will be giving his level 4 project 1. An objective is to manage a difficult audience. Any of this teaches the importance of 2 minutes. Timer, the time for this piece is 10 to 15 minutes.
Ouch. I'm feeling hungry. This is my situation most of the times in Ramadan. Ramadan is actually a month, a holy month for Muslims, where we practice fasting. It was one of the Ramadan in previous year, and I had just moved to Islamabad. I love to go to restaurants. In Ramadan, it's all about fasting, but usually all of us are talking about eating. Where do we want to have the iftar? Where do we want to have sehri? Similarly, one of the day in Ramadan, I called one of my new friends, which I had made in Islamabad. Hey guys, want to go to sehri? All of them were not convinced. Since you know Islamabadis, they don't like to go much to the outing like Karachi's. And they are not that foodie as I was, unlucky. But anyhow, I made them convinced. I told them, okay, let's go. So I asked them, okay, which place is a good place to eat? And all of them were silent. I was like, you guys don't go outside. So I was just wondering and missing Karachi at that time.
फारूकी साहब, लाहौर में तो सुना है बहुत जगह हैं खाने की.
Yes, I've eaten Lahori channe and pie. See
ये
pie.
मुझे क्यों नहीं बताया था? इसमें मुझे क्यों नहीं आपने किया शरीक? I'm very upset.
Well, here we have a.
तला साहब, इस ग्रुप में तो होना चाहिए था मुझे.
PM Tala, this is really bad. You would have at least told PM Mariam. She would have at least ordered something from Dubai and kept that picture, which you would have sent it to her, and she would have enjoyed the same taste, despite she wouldn't be able to eat that. But
Well,
Mariam,
for the first time in history of Toastmasters, disruptors have been disrupted. Congratulations, Toastmaster Mariam, and my sincere apologies.
so yes. Which group are you talking about? Can I know?
It's the group on which fate of nations is decided.
So it's all about fielding. Okay, so me and my friends joined our heads together, and then we decided that okay, there is one good place in the vicinity of Margala Hills, and we can go over there and we can have some stereo. So we were 5 friends together, 4 of which were ready, and one of them was telling that, guys, I'll be a bit late. So since he was late, we didn't wait for him. We left him alone, which made him really cross, and we started our bikes. And we reached at that place. And guys, you can expect this thing in Islamabad. We went at that restaurant, and that restaurant was closed. Now, how a Karachiite can expect a restaurant to be closed at the very time? It's really something important. Can you please bear with me for some few minutes and then you can talk, please?
It's actually very much
important. Yeah,
But
you can talk a bit. It's really important.
related, yeah.
So can you mix me in that conversation, please?
Okay, so basically my boss knows him. I know
We are
him.
the same boss.
I
Oh.
know him.
So why don't you guys bring him to Toastmasters?
He was here, but
You guys are not good in marketing.
he was not.
You lost a member, DTM Tala. You lost a member.
I thought it was him.
Okay, we're talking.
His fault.
This one. Then you should convince him and bring to Toastmasters. We are lacking members, please. Okay, so then we decided that to go to another place, and we took a U-turn from there. From there was a police checkpost. My 2 friends were stopped. I was behind them. There was a policeman who said, can I check your papers?
Good question, brilliant.
You never know. Maypuri is famous everywhere, man.
How do you know?
I saw that police constable eating that in front of me. That's why I said. So then he said, give me your papers. So my friends handed over that to the police constables. They were original documents. He checked. Okay, fine. You're from where? I'm from Rawalpindi. Oh, good. Okay, go. Then it came my turn. I handed over my documents. They are the copies one? I said yes. Why are they copied? Sir, I don't have the original. Where are you from? Sir, I'm from Karachi. Karachi. That made him cross, and I don't know what offended him. Maybe he had some silly plans with his friends and his boss didn't allow me. So he switched off my bike, took me aside and said, give me your CNC. I handed CNC. Give me your CNC. So I handed over my CNC. And that was also a copy. So that made him more angry. Then he started to ask me things, many things. 2 of my friends who had left were waiting for us on this traffic signal. Now what happened that since he didn't come over there, they took a U-turn from there and came back, finding us and found us again at the same police station. And he said, "Sir, what's the matter? Policeman here, are you going with them?" He said, "Yes." Give me your CNIC address. Though they had the original documents, they had crossed that police checkpost, but they were also caught from that. We tried to convince him a lot. We told him, "My friends will stay here. I'll go to my house, bring the original documents back." And I showed him the original documents, where he said, "No, we'll go to the police station and we'll sort the matter over there." One of a cool dude friend said, "Guys, don't worry. Nothing will happen." We believed them. Two of us sat in the police station car. Two of us came on the bike and we went to the police station.